So we're going to start off with some loosening up exercises, and we do these at the beginning of every Tai Chi class. So we're standing in bear stance, and bear stance is with the feet shoulder width apart like this, feet parallel, weight in the center, and then we're going to breathe in through the nose, look up, breathe out through the mouth, look down. And we're expanding the air right up into the chest and the shoulders. Breathe in, breathe out. Now we're going to do the head turning. So we're turning the head to the right, center, left, center like this. So each time we turn the head and come back to the central point. And you can actually look to the side, look to the front, look to the other side. And now head rolling, so we drop the head forwards and then roll the head round in a big circle. Gently and slowly. And then change direction. Now, moving on to the shoulders, we're circling the shoulders. Just let your arms hang loosely by your sides and make a big circle with the shoulders and then change direction. So do a few circles one way and then back the other way. And now we're pressing on the wrist. So you're holding onto your wrist like this, holding onto the back of your hand, and then just bring the elbows down, flexing the wrist joint 2 or 3 times on each side, and then change hands. So with all of these loosening up exercises, don't overdo it. Only go to your own limit. But you'll find if you do these exercises every day, it really helps to maintain your flexibility. Okay, and now the reverse direction. You've got your hand like this, palm up, and then you put the other hand on top like this, and then the thumb goes into the back of the hand like this. And so you're keeping the palm facing upwards, and then you breathe in, straighten the arm, and then pulling back on the fingers, and then round and pull up at the end of the circle like that. And then change hands, breathe in and breathe out. In, out. In, out. Now we've got the hand palm up again, but this time we're putting the other hand underneath like this, and then curling your fingers around the thumb edge like this. You bend the hand towards you, and I'm actually using my thumb here in between the third and fourth finger there, like that. Bend the hand towards you and then rotate to the side 3 times like that, and then onto the other hand. So try not to bring your hand in front like this. You need to have your forearm pointing forwards, so the rotation is going sideways. Now, rotate your hand back in the opposite direction. So now you've got the thumb underneath like this, and the fingers pointing forwards, and you're putting the other hand underneath with the thumb on top. So you're holding onto the back of your hand like this, on the center line of your body, in front of your heart like that, and then rotate until the fingers point upwards like this. And then you change onto the other hand 3 times, and then change. Once you practice this exercise for a while, and you find it's going to get easier, you can just drop it down a bit there, just to make it a bit more difficult. Okay, so now, arm swinging. So we're in bear stance, weight in the center, and then we're just turning the shoulders like this, and you're looking round behind you. Try and keep your hips facing the front as much as possible. It's really just the shoulders that are turning. You're keeping your body upright and the weight in the center, and your back straight, and your head is in alignment with the rest of your body. So now if you bend the knees and just sink your weight down a bit, and then transfer your weight over onto the left leg by pushing the hips to the left like that, and then turn your shoulders to the right. And then bending both knees, you transfer the weight over onto the right, and turn to the weight on the left, turn to the right, weight on the right, turn to the left. Once you've got the hang of it, you can just speed it up a bit, and then just let your arms naturally swing out with the turn of your body like that. Again, we're keeping the back straight, upright, head in alignment with the spine. So now we've got our hands on our hips like this, and we're keeping our head in the center, and then we roll the hips round in a big circle. And then change direction and back the other way. So this is good for your hips, flexibility, and lower back. And internally, it's good for your kidneys. You've got the hands here in the small of your back. circling, change direction. So it's an important part of the body. It's where the upper and lower halves of the body meet. It's where the Daoyin is located, which is your energy center, your primary energy center in your lower abdomen. And the kidneys are there, storing your essence or Jing. So it's really good to get this part loose and get it warmed up and loosened up so the blood's flowing, the energy's flowing around in your lower abdomen. Okay, so now we've got the feet together like this, and we put the hands on the knees, and then we're rolling the knees round in a circle, and then change direction. And now we're just kicking down through the heel, straight down. Really try and relax your leg when you're doing it. Try not to kick forwards or sideways or anything. Just down, straight down. And you should feel the vibration going right up into your shoulders. So, in line with Taoist philosophy, this kind of exercise is involving opposites. And so, this is what our teacher taught us, that the lower part exercises the upper. So, although this is kicking down with your feet, it's actually good for your shoulders. So, just relax your shoulders. You should feel the vibration going right through your body. And now you transfer your weight onto one leg, circling the wrists like this, and then slump the weight left and right. Now, this is called monkey stance. You've got your weight on the back leg, and you put your hand on the knee like this, and then holding onto your wrist like this. You're just pressing back against the joint 3 times, and then transfer onto the other side. And so now you're using the opposite hand. 1, 2, 3. So you're reaching forwards, but try not to hunch over like this. Try and keep your back, keep your spine straight. Okay, so I'm going to do some exercise sitting down now. So if you'd like to just drop you down a bit. So you're crossing your left leg over and holding onto the ankle with the left hand. And you can see here that I've got my thumb just on the outside of the tendon there, on the level with the ankle bone, and I'm holding on, and there's a little energy center there, acupuncture point called bladder 60. It's just on the outside of the tendon, and it's very good. It balances up the whole of the lower body. So we're holding onto the foot and then circle 3 times and then change direction. So this is very good. The feet are very important because obviously they're your contact with the earth. But the problem is that because the feet are so far away from the heart, they're kind of on the end of the line as far as blood circulation goes. But the feet also are the only part of your body that has to take the entire weight of your body most of the time. So it's really good to get this joint here loosened up and get all the bones in the feet moving around. And then that's going to really help your balance, isn't it? Because if your feet are loose and relaxed, and then they're going to help you whole of the rest of the body be in balance. Okay, so now we're crossing the foot up into the joint here, and then holding on here, and then back straight, and just pushing down onto the knee 3 times, and then the same on the other side. This is a really great exercise if you like to meditate, if you're sitting in a cross-legged or half lotus or full lotus position and you're finding it a bit uncomfortable. Then if you practice this loosening up exercise, it's really good to help get your tendons and muscles and your hip joint loosened up there. Now, we're taking the leg out to the side like this. So you try and get a right angle here. And I'm holding on to my shin with my left hand. And then I hold on to the ankle. And then just reach forward. If you can touch your toes, that's good. Even better if you can touch your nose onto your knee. And once you've had a bit more practice, you can even take your ear down to the knee like that. So try and keep your back straight. So those are our basic loosening up exercises.